is loud, but we will live through it. G'day guys, sorry about the camera angle. I will try to... There we go, that's actually a bit better. So you probably saw the first part. That was just me ranting with my sister, and that was filmed on Christmas Eve, and it is now the 28th, so yeah, I am not really good at uploading or editing or anything, but my mum was going through my sister's bookshelf, and she managed to find my sister's secret money stash, which I now know where it is, so I'm gonna steal all the money. I won't. Also, again, very sorry for the fan. It is hot. It is... Let me check the temp. I do not say for anything. Ah! It's nearly 30 degrees outside. My hair looks horrible. It says it's fucking beautiful out, but you'll probably complain about it anyway, won't you? Love this thing. Gives me the best. It also has supernatural jokes, but yeah. Anyways, my mom was going through all my books, and when I was about 10-ish, I was obsessed with a series called Dork Diaries, which is about a middle school girl who absolutely, yeah, it's weird. But yeah, what's weirder is the fact that I was way younger than her, and I'm now older than the character. And I'm a lot less accomplished. Like, I'm not in a famous rock band or anything, and I will never be in a famous rock band because I cannot do shit except play piano. Piano. I can play nearly the full Black Parade, so if you ever want to see a video on that on my other channel, you know. Also, do you like my shirt? I love it. It's too hot to wear anything else. But while my mom was going through my stuff, again, I was obsessed with this. I got all the books up to the most recent one. Yeah, I think I was like 13 when I stopped really liking them. But anyways, for the time and for my age, it was like a really good series, but now that I'm older, it's like, this is very basic, and I'm also super embarrassed about it. But what I did do was I brought this. For a while, I was also just obsessed with trying to make my own diary, and I'm like, making a diary is the most boring thing in the world when you're me. Because all these girls, they have like romances and stuff, and like dreaming of kissing, and having all these amazing adventures, even if they were like slice of life, and I'm like, yeah, let's go over the facts. My parents' relationship's healthy. My sisters are both very nice, and they're only 2 and 5 years younger than me. My school life isn't that interesting. Most of my friends are pretty chill. At the time, I had this really good guy friend, and I had a crush on him, but I've gone over that, and I've discovered that I'm not straight. Which is great. Also, all the characters in these are, like, always straight, and I'm like, for once, could it just be, like, a diary of this gay girl trying to work herself out or something? Like, I know I try to force... My mum says I force LGBT things into a lot of things, but I have never seen... I'm getting to it. I've never seen, like, a good LGBT romance displayed on TV. There's been 3 good ones I've actually seen, and one of them was subtext. So, there was... haven't seen Love, Simon, although I've heard it's, like, really good. You know, openly gay actors and stuff, they're really good when they, like, in IRL, but they don't really count. Adam and Shiro, from what I've heard, from like what the show stuff have disclosed, they sound pretty healthy. They sound like a very good couple. And again, Clance. Those are the first 3 that come into my mind when I'm thinking like LGBT actual shows and stuff. That and Supernatural. Cass is gay. Anyways, but off my rant. So this was a thing. I filled it out. The point of this is I complete it and then I read it again when I'm 18. Well, I'm not 18, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to go back in time in a TARDIS and kill younger me. Hate myself. Let me read the back. This is the blog. Dork it yourself. Tip 1. Discover what type of diary is right for you. Journal? Blog? Yeah, no one has a blog. Well, people have Tumblrs. But no one calls it blogging, I think. I mean, technically they do. I don't know. I don't have a Tumblr. I just have a lot of... I do YouTube. I do art, and I have 2 fanfics accounts, but that's getting off topic. Tip 2, learn how to use code words for super secret entries like CCP, cute, cool, and popular. Yeah, nah. Just use Aussie terms like you're a fucking cunt. Nun's cunt. Dry as a cunt. Dry as a nun's cunt. You can use cunt in a lot of things. It's great. Never say it in front of your mum, though. Tip 3. Most important tip ever. Do not lose your diary. Well, considering I mostly write on my iPad, and that can probably get into the hands of anyone who can hack, whatever, as long as I don't steal my book ideas, I'm probably fine. As someone who was creating a universe, as someone who's now into, like, really big fantasy adventure stuff, like, I literally got this the other day on Christmas. I got another part of my favourite book series, which is Miss Peregrine's. I love it, it's so good. And I got another edition to, Withering by Sea, which is, like, it's this kind of fantasy one. It's fantasy. It's really good, though. And it's written by this Victorian author, so, you know, I obviously support, like, Australian authors. Just, you know, fantasy, as someone who's trying to create a fantasy book, reading books just really helps. Also, Isabel Carmody's Ober Newton is great, and I highly recommend it, especially if you liked Harry Potter. It's nothing like Harry Potter, but it's really good. It's also, like, really, like, good post-apocalyptic stuff. If you like Strange Things, post-apocalyptic worlds, and Harry Potter, you probably love Ober Newton. It's great. The author is amazing. She helped me when I was stuck writing this really stupid part of one of my old books that I gave up on because I had a love triangle. Yeah, I really don't like that book. Anyways, moving on. Let's go on to this. Let's read the last bit of blurb. The worst possible thing has happened to Nikki Maxwell, who was the main character of this. She's lost her diary. Oh no, what a travesty. Keep her fucking phone, you imsap. In fact, the whole first book is like her complaining about why her mum got her diary, why couldn't she just get a phone or something. And I'm like, mate, you could just, if you ever have thoughts like this, you could just like freaking, I don't know, bug your mum and say, you know, I could get a Kindle, and that'd probably be better. I don't know why I slipped into an Irish accent there. I'm not even Irish. Wish I was, and I can do a pretty convincing Irish and Scottish and a bit of Wales. But, yeah, it sucks. Since starting at her new school, Nikki has filled the diary of all her secrets, and if the wrong person finds it, then her life will be over. So the hunt is on to track it down before anyone else does. This special book also includes top tips from Nikki to help you create your own diary with space to doodle and write entries. Let your dorky creativity flow. Dog diaries. I'm about to fucking kill myself. Not actually, but like, go back in time and kill younger me. Okay, first of all, I love the art style of this. It's very simple. I used to draw I drew like that for a while, and that actually helped me develop my own style, which I now draw in. Like, if you see me on a computer or something, and most of my art on DeviantArt, you see that it's like very fabric. I use a lot of bases and stuff, but when I'm like just drawing freehand, it looks a lot more like something like a kind of a hybrid of this and that. That's just because I'm really good at freehand. Well, I'm not good at freehand like on a laptop or anything because I don't have a stylus. I just have one of these, and that's not really good for freehand. But yeah, I don't know why I suddenly went on a topic of art. So yeah, this is gonna be one long ass video. Also, I just love this art style. It's so cute. Like, yeah, the plot of this is she lost her diary, and instead she's writing in her little sister, who's like 10 years younger than her, art diary. But now, I'm not even sure how old this kid is. Let me look it up. Nikki Maxwell, which is like a really shit name for a character. Like, I say that as a writer who's trying to come up with unique creative names, and I suck. Mostly I just name them after I just kind of take a hybrid of two names I like that I either found online that are famous names, like band members I like or something. Or something I found in a graveyard because I'm creepy. Or just something I put into Google Translate and translated it a bunch of times. Creative. 14. That's very embarrassing because I was that age not long ago. Oh, let me just die. Also, this character's like, I don't know what is with authors and just writing their teenagers like so young, and they're like pretty much 12-year-olds, and they're so stupid. And I'm like, have you ever met a 15-year-old? Like I was reading, like, Stranger Things is a great example of like kids actually being more like kids. Like, they're still stupid and they do stupid childish things, but they're very adult about it, and they're very mature at some points, and they're childish and they rapidly flip between the two. That's like most kids. But with these, they're just like acting like 12-year-olds and going, I wonder if my crush likes me. I don't get what that is. Like, kids have lives outside of their crushes and their romantic feelings. Unless you're my friend Chloe, who was on my ghost hunting video. Then they're mostly just, then in her case, yeah, most of her life is about a crush. Which I could rant about her and her crush for days. Like, oh my god, the drama with that is just so stupid. Like, get a girlfriend. And then break up, like you have with your 15 other girlfriends. That is an over-exaggeration, but it's not far off. Also, she's so mean to her sister. Like, she's a total shitbag to her sister, and she's like, I thought it's a 7-year-old. Like, lay off, you fucking weirdo. And discover your diary identity. Also, I circled this in. Like, okay, I'm gonna read it out because this is embarrassing. I have to make this. This might have, like, 2 parts, so be prepared. This is a long-ass book. How many pages is this? Oh, thank Jesus. Like, the last half of it, I believe. Yeah, about this much is blank writing. So, in that's the case, we only have to get through this. Oh, and you can already see my writing. Yeah, my handwriting hasn't improved much. It's still pretty messy, but it doesn't look like I'm writing with my left hand, because I can actually do that. I am mildly ambidextrous. This is what it looks like when I wrote with my left hand, though. Which is why I don't write with my left hand. So, let me read this out. See what I mean? Am I not brilliant? Note to self, your diary is probably going to become one of my most valuable possessions. Yes, that's why I own keys. And a phone. And an iPad. Which is probably about to die. I'll charge my phone. It will survive. My iPad, on the other hand, has, like, died. It's slow and dignified death. It has not, actually. It's going down. It's dying faster than my dignity, which is also dying pretty fast. Anyways. So it's important to determine what type of diary is best suited for your personality. How to door copy your diary. Tip 1. Discover your diary identity. I sound like that woman on Ask a Mortician, which is like a really good YouTube channel, and she talks about death a lot, and I watch it because I'm very interested in death and murder and shit, and she talks about what happens to a corpse and stuff, but I mostly watch it because I like dead things. I'm a very interesting person. Answer the following questions to find out what best type of diary suits you. I'm gonna kill myself, aren't I?
1. It's Saturday afternoon, your homework is all done, you have an hour to do whatever you want. You decide to A. Play an exciting round of your favourite computer or video game.
Oh, I've changed so much. Because back then I was all like really girly, and I love pink, and I love my hair long, and now I want to cut it really, really short and have an undercut. And I'm asexual, which I already was, but I didn't know what that meant because, yeah. I love myself. Also, I really wanted to be, like, grown up and mature and be, like, a beautiful lady and get a boyfriend and be, like, with my boyfriend forever. And, like, nowadays I look and they go, what the fuck is wrong with me? Also, boys are gross.
Video game. B. Spend time relaxing by reading that new book your BFF has been writing about.
Which would probably be, like, what year was this? I know what year Twilight came out. This was 2011. How old was I in 2011? It's 2018. Let me do some math. It's 10. I was about 9 to 10 to 12-ish when I read these, so. Read books. Let's see. Do I have any of the books I was obsessed with when I was 12? Yeah, I have Harry Potter. That's close enough. Never got over it. Never will get over Harry Potter. I'm gonna probably reread it soon. I haven't reread it in like 2 years. I also haven't never seen the second part of the Deathly Hallows because I can't emotionally handle it, so. I'm a fucking wuss.
C. Check in with your friends via email, text, or social networking site like Facebook. Oh, it's like me now, except it's more deviant, and I check in with my online
friends because they're all really chill. Also make YouTube videos because need some way to build up that fan base so eventually get paid. So I can maybe tour around the country when I finish high school, which sounds awesome, by the way.
D. Let your creative juices flow and draw your favourite anime character.
Hate anime. Actually, I don't mind it. I don't hate anime, I just don't like it. There's a lot of weird shit in anime and I'm not a big fan. Anyway.
2. You left your diary in your English class and your secret crush returns it to you during lunch. You. A. I'll be your mum. A. Email him one of those cute animated thank you e-cards and surprise him with his fake chocolate bar as a reward. Can I just change it
to her because I'm not straight and I actually, if I'm being honest here, if I was gonna date either gender, I'd probably date girls because they're a lot less problematic and they're a lot hotter. Like, unless you're Chris Hemsworth and, like, hot damn. If they're any of the Hemsworths, even Luke. Luke's pretty good looking as well. I don't know why I went off on that Hemsworth rant. I don't know. All the Marvel men are like fucking fine, including Tom Holland. I don't care if people hate me for being the new Spider-Man. I love you. You are fucking hot bastard. She probably isn't.
Anyways, B, gag your lunch and then rush the girls' toilets. We spend the rest of the day hiding around a lock cubicle. There's also a drawing of this, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I won't. Like, I'm not good at confrontation. What did I even circle? I circled
D, because I was a very strange child. How long is this quiz? This is gonna be a long-ass video. It's probably gonna be 2 parts. Enjoy this, folks.
See, hope you read the part of your diary about you liking him, so she'll finally ask you to school dance. Hey, it's only like, here in Australia, unless you're in year 12 and it's formal, we do not have school dances. What the fuck even are those? And my friends from a school, well, my old school, I'm now moving schools, can probably comment down below and say this as well. We do not have school dances. What the fuck are they? I've seen strange things. I know what, like, the winter's ball and shit is. But I don't get, dance balls. Like, what the hell? I don't get it. Like, why? Because even if I was invited to one, like, if I ever go to America and there's one when I'm there and I'm invited and a boy asks me out or a girl asks me out and I'm just like, sure, I'll do it for the lols. I will probably arrive in what I'm wearing now, which is jean shorts, as you Americans call them, I just call them shorts, and probably this tank top, because I love this tank top. If not, I'll wear a blue one, because my blue one's quite nice. And it'd just be, I'd probably stand in the corner and just, like, drink some punch. I don't know why, they always have punch and always, like, get spiked. And I don't know what that means, but, like, punch is gross. Like, honestly, it's so disgusting. Unless there's, like, vodka or something in it, which I've not had, but it's apparently pretty good. That's all right, I have had a bit of punch with vodka, it's alright. Like, I don't like alcohol, but it was alright. What's that? No, and I also had, like, non-alcoholic wine punch, and that was just weird. I don't like anything with bubbles. I don't know why I went on this rant about alcohol and punch. Oh yeah. D, blush profusely when he compliments you with that funky self-portrait glitter you're working on for the art show and offer to draw a zany caricature of him as a thank you.
And I ticked that one. Why? I can't draw. I couldn't draw then. I can't draw now. Plus, no. Do you know what I would actually do nowadays? I wouldn't have a crush on him or Earth to be started. I'd just say, thanks, man. I'll get you, want anything from the canteen? And he'd say, sure. What do you want? And I'd probably just get him Tic Tacs. Because Tic Tacs are great. Now, in my new school, I can use the uni canteen, which has Tim Tams, which are fucking expensive. Or chips. Share chips. Chips are great. Anything. Anyways.
3, when something is really bothering you, usually A, ponder the problem for an hour or 2 and then try to forget about it by doing this self-induced brain freeze with 3 tubs of Ben & Jerry's, no idea what that is. Chunky monkey ice cream.
There's a place called Copenhagen in Adelaide. It's like in a bunch of places. It's really good. It's usually down by the beaches. I just walk my dog there, and I would just, if I ever like had a situation like this where I could actually walk my dog down there, 100% doing the Copenhagen, because it is great. And also you usually run into like someone I knew from primary school then, because like everyone goes to Copenhagen. It's really good. The moral is like, it's really good. Go to Copenhagen, ladies and gents. I'll take my cousins down there. Oh, by the way, no one knows about this, but I actually have some cousins who come from a different country who are hopefully not watching this video because it's a surprise and they don't know about this until after their exams finished. But they're actually coming here to Adelaide, which is terrifying for me because I haven't seen them, and the last time I did see him, we were dating, and he's my cousin, and that's weird. Anyways.
B, which is the one I tick. Primarily obsessed over the problem all day long when you're trying to convince yourself who asks you, are you okay? Then you'll find nothing bothers you because 1, your problem's way too complicated for them to understand, and 2, you're way too exhausted for pretending and trying to explain it.
Which is me now, honestly. Except more it's crying up in a bowl and blaming my depression and my anxiety. Because when you have anxiety, it just makes every problem like this worse. This video's going so long. See.
Vent about the problem rather loudly to anyone, everyone who will listen to you, because if you ain't happy, no one should be happy. That's all.
Also me now, except I do it online. And my friends, because they understand my problems, because we're all high schools and this is an economy, we know we're fucked.
D, distract yourself from worrying by channeling all that negative energy into a creative project, like painting a still life mural inside your locker and adding, what the,
I've had a locker at my old high school. You don't do anything, I just shoved all my books back in there. In fact, I still have all my books. Like, I'm too lazy to do anything with and drink weed. What was that? Oh my god. Why did I say drink weed? That was a mixture of me wanting to say drink alcohol and smoke weed. Oh, that was fun. Drink weed, kids. Oh, this is getting so fun to edit.